Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Relentless Push East continued. Well, we are well on our way for the Masters of India achievement. We've cut off Bengal, which is rather nice, and we have taken more or less the outskirts of what we need for the achievement. So everything now going down to the end is what we are after. So we've picked up a whole bunch of overextension at this stage. It's mainly just going to be maybe one more fight with Bengal, which shouldn't be too bad now that we've taken away a lot of their forts and their economy. And then the rest is just going to be Deccan, which unfortunately is going to take us a couple of wars. But either way, we will see how we need to do, and who knows. That 400 and what was that? 426%. That does include extra land that we do not care about. So hopefully we can do that in a couple of wars. Now, on that note, do we actually need to go to war with them soon? Do we have peace? Let's see, truce until 1734, so we've got a few years before we need to go back to war with them. Alright, but at least that shouldn't be too bad. They have only a single ally in Shun, which admittedly is going to be a little bit annoying, but we should be able to handle them with relative ease. Although, knowing this ahead of time, we have one army up over here. I think we should try and send maybe a 60 stack. Yeah, let's go ahead and send a 60 stack over there to deal with them. We'll march you the long way round, as you are currently black flagged and I can't be bothered trying to remember. And we will pop you over there so we can handle them. We'll have roughly equal numbers to their army, and so we should be able to fight them off easily enough. Alright, so that'll be good, and yeah, we'll get our troops ready. But either way, in the meantime, we have a few things to do, one of which being we have a whole bunch of money to spend. So let's see how we can do that the best way possible. Now, one of the things that's always very good is more trade, so we're going to go ahead and check some of these places. Can we improve these to level 2 trade centers? The answer is yes, but it needs to be in a trade company. But the good news is it's already orthodox, so we'll go ahead and add that on there. We'll go ahead and pay the money. As for you, you need a little bit of extra development, and we'll go with some more. We'll spend the Diplo. We have that in excess right now, and we'll see if there's anywhere else that we can upgrade as well. Alright, so what have we got? You're already converted. Alright, we need a little bit more. Let's spend manpower over here. Again, we're trying everything we can to save the administrative power as possible. And then you... What's going on here? Wait a second. You don't belong to us. So that explains that. So no problems there. And then where are the other ones? We have this over here, but again, we are still needing to core all of this up. Yeah, we'll just let that be for now. And I think we'll come back in a little bit. Let's also go ahead and check out over on our far east coast as well. Is there anything else that we could improve? Oh, actually, yes, we do, but they are controlled by separatists right now, so we need to go ahead and handle them. We do have a couple of... Wait, galleys and heavies? Oh, bother, I thought we had some transports right over there. Well, that's not ideal. Yeah, they're going to be able to work their way towards independence at some point. Another 45 months. Okay, so we've got a few years. We'll be fine. We'll manage that in time. You know what? Let's just go ahead and build up a small transport fleet over here. Let's go with... Let's build 20 ships. That should be sufficient. Build the others just up over here. Yeah, that way we can send troops over relatively easily. We also need to go ahead and... Oh, we could upgrade to a level 3 center of trade as well. Ah, yes, of course. I hadn't thought about that. You know what? Let's go ahead and work over in Crimea. That should hopefully help out everything in the region. So we'll go ahead and pick up that. Extra institution spread and trade power will be nice. and then... Oh, we can still afford a couple more. Okay, so... Let's go ahead and pick up this one in Upper Doab. Yeah, that'll be rather good. Again, more trade power we have further away, that'll definitely help us build our power downstream. Alright, so that should be fine. Let's see, what else have we got? Spy network against the Khan. We can't pick up any more claims for a while. We do have some against the Ottomans if we so desire, so I guess we'll go ahead and pick them up just for a rainy day. Not that I expect that we'll get a chance to really flex our might against them, but, you know, having options is always ideal. So we'll go ahead and deal with that, and then what else do we want to do? I can't do anything here. Oh, that's right. We need to figure out technology. So, what is this going to be? This is going to be a little bit of a choice. We're paying, what is this, 25% extra. The base is 600, so that should be an extra 150. So that goes down to... What is that? 150. That'll go down to 450 at... on time, although that's not including 5% off. So that'll be around 400 odd power. Now, that is in just over 2 years' time. How much are we making right now? 10 per month. Okay, you know, let's go ahead and... No, we can't boost that up right now. Well, you know what? I think we should be relatively fine. But how much will this all cost? 448, so that's basically everything that we've got. Yeah, that's gonna be a shame. Alright, well, you know what? I think we'll just buy the bullet. It's, what, 3 years as I... Oh, wait, 3 years or 2? Hang on a second, I've got to double check. We're about 2 years ahead of time. We'll have 200 power. I think what we'll do is we will spend some power on the overextension. We'll sort by the amount, and we'll try and get that up and running. Let's go... Yeah, let's see. War exhaustion's a little bit, corruption. Let's just go ahead and we'll pick up a couple of these. We won't spend all of our power though. I think maybe, yeah, we'll start with what we can reach. And then as long as we don't dip below 200, I think we will be safe. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to do it. Although... Oh, I do not know why it said it was going to be so expensive. Oh, right. It may not have updated after choices that we made. Alright, well, either way, it is what it is. We've got what we've got. It'll have to be fine. Alright then, so that's all well and good. We're going to have a whole bunch of overextension issues, of course. Seems to be the way we play. Alright, Portugal is fighting Japan. That's all good. Rebels are successful. We need to handle them. These guys are marching back together again. You guys are heading... let's head over here. And then, what do we want? Do we want all of these fortifications? You know what? A level 2 fort at this stage of the game is more of a hindrance than a help. Yeah, let's just go ahead and bail on that. And then... You know, same with a level 4. I don't think that's particularly worth investing in. Alright, so what have we got? We have a fortification up over here. Another one at this bottleneck. I think let's get rid of the grasslands. That's not helpful. The hills, the highlands... That is decent enough. Oh, farmlands, that is absolutely not worthwhile. Nah, let's get rid of you. Hills, hills. Okay, that's good enough. At least we're not spending too much unnecessarily. Alright, we'll pick that up. That'll be fine. We should definitely start dealing with a little bit of rebel suppression, if at all possible. So, what have we got? Sieging provinces. No. We're going to go ahead and cancel those orders, and you're going to start working on... keeping this section of the world nice and happy. Otherwise we will have major troubles. Oh, and you know what? Let's just include all of this as well. Yeah, make sure that we don't have too much unrest. You're heading over to Japan. No, legitimacy questioned. That's unfortunate. Oh, wait. And apparently I forgot about this. Alright, something about his family. Gain extra trade power for a couple of years. Or a trade advisor at half price. Oh, this guy's already at half price, but he's only age 33. Let's go ahead and we'll just boost the trade power for now. I think that'll be decent enough. Yeah, I think that'll be the right choice. Alright, more rebels firing off. At least we do have troops in the area, so that should be okay. You know what? Let's go ahead and move you across a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and reset all of this rebel suppression, so you're in a slightly better position to reach more rebels more easily. There we go. Alright, that should be fun. We'll go ahead and close that. Oh, and we do have an extra merchant as well. Very nice. Okay, so I'm guessing we got a little bit of extra power. Whereabouts? So we've got the West India Company. That's going along nicely. We've got this one as well. Where are we on that? That's 4%. That's not good enough. Alright, what about this? This is 63% and 74. Okay, so you know what? We can probably... Oh, do we get rid of the inflation? You know what? I think it'll be manageable, but it gives us better trade power, so we'll hold on to it. Let's see. Whereabouts can we go? I think... Let's see. We're already siphoning things up along here. Maybe we go... everything directs... Oh no, not everything directs directly across. Some of it does get pulled upwards. You know what? Maybe we can try and redirect to the North Sea where we get more control. Yeah, maybe that's not a bad way. So you know what? We're going to start transferring trade power from up the northeast coast of America. And then we'll work our way down here and try and take control and send it up towards where we are. That's probably not a bad thing. Yeah, that might help. Alright, separatist sentiment. Rebels are firing. Again, no surprises there. Looks like Caradel is doing quite nicely with their extra land. Building up a little bit of extra strength is always good to see. Let's see. Is there anyone else we need to improve relations with? Let's see. Alaska, you got a little bit of unrest, but again, that's mainly from enforcing the religion. California, that's about the same too, I think. Yep, that is that. And then, what about these other ones? La Plata. Okay, so if we want to convert you to the right faith, we should do it sooner than later. How do we do this? Let's go ahead and... Let's enable sending officers. That'll reduce their liberty desire. And then let us support loyalists for a single ducat. And then we can go ahead and enforce their religion, and that's still below threshold. And then with Peru... Yeah, similar setup, I think. So we'll send officers, we'll support loyalists, and then let's go ahead and enforce their religion. Yep, 42%, that's okay. The Indies have already been converted, I believe, so that's not an issue there. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. California, is that the right religion? Yes, it is. And definitely Georgia and Alaska. So that's everyone becoming the right faith, which is ideal for us. Yeah, help us set everything up. Alright, so what have we got here? Lost Defender of the Faith against Russian Peru? Wait a second, that is... You need to have more prestige than us, do you not? No, still Defender of the Faith. Hang on a second. Let's give it to the end of the month. No, we're still controlling. That is most obscure. However, not our problem, I guess. Alright, what about you guys? What are you gonna do? Let's go ahead and... Wait, are you already rebel suppressing? Yes, you are. Alright, let's send you up over here. These guys can also join in on the fun. Make sure that everywhere stays nice and safe. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so that's all of the main stuff that I care about. Although, you know what? We will go ahead and include some of this just to make sure we're getting maximum value. And then... Yeah, you guys are moving across. You guys are still regrouping. And... Oh, wait a second. Yeah, we'll go ahead and march you over there. I guess you've come out over there and you can no longer... fully travel through the path that you were planning on originally. Alright, we've got enough money to increase our centers of trade, so I suppose we may as well. And unless there is somewhere better, let's just double check. Do we want to go for somewhere like Lubeck or up over here? Oh, you know what? We'll promote that to level 2. And then 15 development. What about over here? That's at 19. Could spend a little bit more and boost that up in the Baltic. Got a lot of power coming through, a lot of trade going through there. Yeah, I don't think it really matters. At the end of the day, as long as we've got it, it'll be fine. But we don't have the money at the moment, so I suppose that's just going to have to be good enough. Alright, conversion successful. Excellent, that'll do. Let's see. Bengal, Deccan. Improving relations with people still. It's not exactly panning out the way that I'd hoped for the emperorship. Maybe we should have tried to break it down, but, you know, at the time I didn't realize we had to convert our religion to be able to become the Emperor of China. It would have been a good idea, but, you know what, it's... yeah, you know, we'll just hold out hope, and hopefully we roll the dice well enough. Alright, let's go ahead and increase our... increase the level of a trade node in Yasoval. That should be pretty decent. Alright, plenty of money being spent, and hopefully it'll still increase everything else. Alright, so what else have we got? Anything else good? Ooh, trading in glass. Diplo cost going down. That's ideal. We can afford some more investments as well. Local taxes. Oh, trade power. Yes, you know what? That is something we want. We need to improve in a few areas. Let's just double check that we get this right. So we need Manchuria and the Levant, as well as Transoxiana and Anatolia. Okay, well, let's just double check that we get the best stuff. We're not going to go for the goods produced just yet. I think the trade power is what we're really after. Yeah, and we'll build that one up. All right, and hang on a second. Have we got this in a state or a territory? We have... hang on, trade companies can only be created in territories. Okay, so that would probably be why we don't have as much control. It does look like we've stated this up. Yeah. Alright, you know, let's go ahead and we'll go for the protect trade investment here. Maybe that'll give us a little bit of extra power. And then... yeah, we don't have to... we don't have that in Syria. Yeah, nor any of this other... these other places. Okay, so what have we got over here? Can we add this to a trade company? We can. Okay, we'll go ahead and we'll do that. We'll go ahead and upgrade this at the end of the month as well. All of these little bonuses will be quite nice. Alright, let's just see. Come on. Excellent. Upgrade all of these. Hopefully improve our situation here. More money we can invest. Let's go for the harbour. Let's go ahead and invest over there. All of these little things improving our trade are going to be very, very nice. Alright, marital bliss. What have we got? Oh my goodness. Gain 1,334 ducats. And they will consider us in their debt. Or gain prestige. Yeah, no, we don't need the prestige. We'll go for money. Absolutely. Money is just what we are after. And we can even improve our centers of trade even more. Wow, in fact, we have so many merchants. We could probably upgrade very many places. Assuming we have the development that we can, you know, upgrade some of these places to get extra power. Let's see. Lubeck trade node, that's probably ideal to improve our situation here again. Let's see. You are forest, your grasslands. Yeah, I think we go ahead and we'll go ahead and we'll commit how much? We need at least 10, so that's 5 of each. That's going to be pricey. Shipyards, churches, workshops, no university. You know what? I think we'll go ahead and we'll work on the university first. Make it a little bit cheaper. Because we will develop over there, but again, I don't really want to expend that much money. That's fairly ridiculous. And then... the Baltic's nice. I guess we may as well. Yeah, less development cost is always ideal. Yeah, I guess that's just going to have to be as it is. We can't... And unless we add this as a state... but again, that's more admin, which I really don't want to do. You know what? I think we'll just leave it for now. Yeah, we'll just have to see how it is. The Ottomans are no longer a great power. Okay. Well, it sucks to be them. So that leaves Deccan, who is our focus. Same with Bengal. So that is something. Oh, right. And of course, you know, let's maintain there for now. I completely forgot we have... Oh, no rivals. Well, isn't that just nice? I was about to say we should be embargoing someone or do something, but apparently not. We cannot afford such stuff as they don't really exist. Alright, we'll keep on working on those furnaces. We'll check in on a couple more manufactories. Or at least one more. Let's also go with our GovCap. Town Hall at 8. No. We've got courthouses which are far more economical. We'll pick up those. Yeah, we're going to be smart about this. Alright, so where does that really leave us? We're going to be stuck with overextension for some time. We will have some overseas holdings disappear soon. September 29, so that's still another year and a half. Okay, so in the... I guess, what do we do for another year and a half? Got all... Oh my goodness, so many truce timers. Alright, let's just check in on the important things. Deccan, you my not so friendly friend. Yeah, that's still a couple of years away. That is 34, so that's 7 years. We may want to attack them preemptively. What about Shun? Khorasan and Deccan, we could go to war with them right about now if we desired. In fact, I'm almost tempted to go about it this way. We could try... We can't co-belligerize them, unfortunately, and I think that's going to be the important thing. No, I think we just leave these guys as is. Maybe we try and force them to break an alliance. That would be beneficial to us. Yeah, so what have we got here? We need... Break alliance, Deccan, you're going to say no. Yeah, we can't ask that of any of them. And you're also not interested in such things. Well, that's a pity. I would have loved to have meddled, but apparently not today. Alright, so let's see. What did that leave us with? We still have another year or two before tech. We could pick up something here. How much reform have we got? 33? No, that's fine. Diplomatic relations. Manpower's going up. I think we're just going to have to... Oh, that's right. We've got to check in on our navy. That's right. We need to make sure that we deal with these rebels sooner than later. We do have a couple of ships being built, which is good. And apparently our new Tsar is a conqueror, so less separatism is very much ideal. Oh, that is quite nice. I do like years of separatism. Makes our life a whole stack better. You know what? Yeah, okay. We're going to go ahead and invest some money in Sergei. We're going to try and get a little bit of extra power from him. That would be very nice. That's annoying. Merchant resented. That's a shame. But I think we'll try and boost that up. And then, you know what? Let's have a look at our policies. We are spending a little bit at the moment for admin, and I do want more. Do we go missionary strength? Definitely keep the goods produced. Or religious unity and 1%. Ooh. You know, I'm tempted to get rid of the 2% missionary strength. It'll slow things down a bit. Although... it's not the end of the world. It'll take us a little bit of time, but we will catch back up. But it is handy having the extra... Oh, you know what? We have monuments we could build. And nothing to do with our manpower right now. Okay, you know what? Yep. That's our plan. We're going to go ahead and say goodbye to our 1% missionary strength and religious unity. We're not going to swap that out for anything. We'll just save ourselves some admin. That'll be a good idea. And then, yeah, we'll go ahead and improve... We'll go ahead and improve our current administrative fellow. There we go. We'll boost his skills there. So now we're getting extra power there. Alright, this should be fine. Yeah, this should be perfectly fine, right? Alright, so that's all good. We do have a lot of overextension. That'll be what prevents us from seizing land as well. Alright, so... I guess we just have to wait for a second. We'll try and bring some of our navy together as best as possible. We could probably go ahead and build up a bunch more light ships, although again we need the money first. Man. Alright, it's a good plan. We still go for it. It's just going to take us a little bit of time. It just is what it is. Maybe we just continue to invest in trade investments over the fleet for now. I suppose that's probably the better way of doing things. We're making a good amount of money, and that should hopefully provide us with more. Maybe a couple more merchants as well wouldn't be bad. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Alright, so you guys are dealing with rebels. That's ideal. You guys are dealing with everyone there. Let's go... You know what? You can just chill where you're at. Yeah, I think we'll be relatively safe. Hang on a second. Let's just include... Yeah, all of that. Okay, so that'll be fine. We'll fight Deccan as soon as our truce is up, but we've got a couple of years to fill between now and then. Is it enough time for us to go to war with the Papal State and turn it into a metropolitan? We'd be fighting Portugal. We'd be fighting the Knights, who are non-existent really. Hungary's a bit of a pain, but again, not that important either. Scotland is an afterthought. Burgundy is going to be the big problem. Yeah, as well as Munich. Although Munich, hang on a second, you're not that large, are you? Oh no, you're only like a... Oh, you got 31,000 troops. You're not nothing. You're just not much of something. And then obviously the Papal State and Burgundy, the main shareholder there. They are attacking the Ottomans. That means they'll have plenty of troops around. They don't have any manpower though. You know what? These guys are pushing for the HRE emperorship. Aren't they? At least they used to be, but I'm not sure if that's the case anymore. I don't know what it is, but it really looks like Mecklenburg might actually stand a chance at getting elected, which is kind of crazy given how much we have worked for this. Alright, well, you know what? We already have... We could pick up an alliance. That'll give us a few more points. Boost our opinion as well. Do we go ahead and try this? I think we do. Let's go ahead and offer an alliance. Yeah, anything that helps us get a little bit further ahead. Again, we're losing a little bit of diplomatic power, but again, that's not too important. We're pretty well off as far as things are considered. Yeah. But anything that we... Yeah, if things go well, we could very easily, if our overextension disappears at the right time, and we pick up some other things, we could be in a very good position. Alright, what have we got? Canals and turnpikes. That is... you know what? A great initiative, but nothing for the state to engage in. I think that's the idea. 3,000 ducats is a ridiculous amount of money. Yeah, I don't think that's ideal, and that only lasts for about 15 years. No, let's just go ahead and we'll pick up that instead. Yeah, that'll have to be good enough. Alright. Lots of messages, nothing too important. Yeah, Defender of the Faith stuff popping up again. I don't know what that is for. It makes absolutely no sense to me, but, it is what it is, so we'll just have to let things slide. Alright, rebels are being dealt with. That's really good to see. Do we actually fight the Ottomans? They don't have a whole heap of strength. We could expand Georgia very nicely. That could be a bit of fun. Yeah, that is an option, and that would give us a lot more control in the Levant as well, which is rather good. There are some very tempting options here, and in fact, that may not be a bad idea either. Alright, so you know what, maybe we'll think about that in the next couple of years. Let's bring our troops. That is what, 34... a good 100,000. We'll keep 28 of them up over here. The others will march over here. And I think what we'll do is we'll try and siege this bit down and then work through the rest. Georgia should be pretty keen on causing trouble as well. Yeah, but this might also help us gain a little bit of extra trade, a little bit better income. All those things would be ideal. There's not much else we can do. At this stage, we're not making enough money to be able to take away the economic hegemon from Great Britain. But if we check out our economy, we are catching up, and not by small margins either, so I think it's definitely worth pursuing. Do we go ahead and just upgrade this to level 3 because we can? You know what, I think the answer is yes. Anything that gives us a nice little edge, we may as well. Alright, rebels, 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 sure, do your thing. Everybody's on the way. Not too concerned. Do we need anybody else? We're going to suppress rebels. You, my friend, are... oh, apparently not suppressing rebels. Okay. Deal with them. You'll deal with them. Okay. Sometimes I do wonder about the AI, but... oh well, it is what it is. Alright, but either way, I think that's going to be our spot for calling it for today. We'll go ahead and we'll make sure that we have our transport navy getting together in the next one, and we can fight off those rebels. Hopefully we won't have too much trouble. I don't suspect that we really will, so yeah, we'll go ahead and clear all of that up, and who knows, we might have to actually, depending, you know what, it doesn't matter. We'll figure it out in the very next one. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.